What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 7 of Fan Art Friday. Welcome. You know the drill. Comment, be the first to comment, and you will get that piece of artwork. So we're going a little later today. Had some stuff to deal with, but thank you for hanging in there. But we will get underway shortly. Let me tweet and book it and let people know we are live. But thank you for being there. Excited to see what I get to draw today. Another day, another doodle. Let's see what we're going to draw today. Share it out. All right. So I hope you guys are doing good. Check out my video from yesterday if you want to check out some updates on Shadow Sentry. But I am on the last page. I finished the second to the last yesterday, which I will show you. Give me a minute, and we will get underway. I borrow ideas. What's up? What's up, man? I'm just sharing this out. Feel free to do the same if you like, and we will get underway. And you're the first one here, so the comments are open, my friend. It is open. See, it's not letting me. I want to share to a page. Why is it not letting me share to a page? Weird. All right, that is done. Call is out. Come one, come all. Get some art, if you wish. I'm going to turn my camera around. I'm going to show you the page I finished yesterday. I was drawing live on stream, and we will get underway. Give me 1 second. All right, let me straighten this up. There we go. So this is my page I finished yesterday, page 53. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Big old, what do you call this? Establishing shot. Hail, Edwin, what's going on? So page 53 is all done. I do still have to add some blacks. I'm still waiting on my markers from Blick. If I don't get them soon, though, I will just fill it in Photoshop. But there you go. There's a look. Page 53. Second to last page. And, yep. So that is what's new. Welcome, Mighty Geek Studios. Nighthawk is here. What you drawing? Great question. No one has commented with a character yet, so it's open. So be the first, and you'll get it. So Edwin, you can't, unfortunately, because you got the last one, which I did mail out yesterday. So a little late mailing it out, but someone else say Psylocke. But yeah, it is open. So Nightwing. I borrow ideas comes in with the Nightwing. All right. Let me grab my paper. Blam! All right, so Nightwing it is. Edwin says, sweet thanks. You got it, man. Always buy more black markers than needed. I know, exactly. I the last time I got my microns, I went and I got like a 6-pack. So that way I've got plenty, and I'm already down to 2. So I know now to overbuy, and then I'm set for a while. And then when I know I'm getting low, I can resupply. But you don't want to be caught with nothing. Draw the ghost who walks. Don't know who that is. But Nightwing is on the slate for today. I Borrow Ideas was the first. Unfortunately, Edwin did not get Psylocke. Sorry, man. So Nightwing it is for I Borrow Ideas. All right. Any specific Nightwing, or just Nightwing? Classic Nightwing, or Eric's idea on drawing Nightwing? I can make up a cool Nightwing of my own. I'll go crazy with it. Give me 1 second. Dealer's choice. All right, I dig it. Nice. Dealer's choice. I like it. All right. That makes it fun. I can just come up with something. Eric, how was your day? Asked Nighthawk. My day's going pretty good, my friend. Just dealing with some family stuff right now. It's kind of crazy, but other than that, all is well. And I did finish my page from yesterday, so that was exciting. And I'm going to get started on the last page today. Hopefully finish it up this weekend. And yeah, that would be awesome. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let me get my pencil. I kind of need a sharpener. I don't. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. It is Friday, and I got to let you know, me and the kiddos, we sat down, we watched The Mandalorian. I believe it's the last episode. Pretty sure. And it was pretty awesome. And then there's actually like an end credits scene that you have to watch. So don't tune out. Stay tuned. And about a minute or so in, there's a little thing in there you're going to want to see. That's all I'll say about that. So no spoilers here, but it was a great episode. And check that out. Was Mark Hamill in the last episode as Luke, Eric? Maybe not. I cannot neither confirm nor deny that Mark Hamill was in the last episode as Luke. I can't. There will be no spoilers. Yes, he was, says Michael Richter. Thank you, Michael Richter, for spoiling it. But technically, no, I don't think it was really Mark Hamill. I'm just saying. But you got to watch it to find out. Okay, so let's get going. I need something to break this point off of because it's a little too pointy. Okay, that'll work. All right, so Nightwing is up today. All right, so how do I want to draw him? Starting out rough. Just kind of see where this goes. Just going to kind of work with it. This one I'm kind of going to zero in on the face. So I might change my mind, but this is what I'm thinking so far. Let's just go with it, see where it leads, and then we'll determine whether it's acceptable or not. This hand needs to be bigger. Where's my eraser? Where's my eraser? Oh, there it is. I have such a messy area here. I don't know where anything is. Don't know where my pencil sharpener is. It's bigger. That's better. Okay, this will obviously be bigger. Don't want to cover up too much of his face, but this thing sticking out there. I want to be able to see the symbol, so like that. And then see how this will work. Should let Popefire know I'm drawing Nightwing. She would love it. Ding, 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 ding. All right. I like it. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of light. He was there, but it was deep fake for his face. Very well done. I agree. So how are you, Michael? Eric, do you have a printer in mind when you get ready to print Shadow Sentry? I do. I'm thinking about using API. That's the same printer that Mike used on Lone Star. I'm talking to them currently, and I just want to make sure that they can meet my idea of what I'm looking for. So we're kind of going back and forth email-wise with that. And so yeah, so I'm, not 100% sure I'm going to go with them. I do just want to make sure that I can get what I'm looking for, because as I said last stream, I'm kind of being very particular in what I want when it comes to the printing. I want it to have a very 90s look and feel, very glossy paper. I want to have a nostalgia type feel to it. So I'm looking for something like that. So as long as they could do that, I will go with them. So yeah, so that's, as far as printing goes, that's where I'm at with that. So, okay, now the question is, I think I want his other hand over here. My baby girl is going to nap time, so she's a little fussy. So you might hear her in the background. Okay. So Eric, are you going to have fan art in the first issue? Probably not. Although I have to see. So I should have 2 extra pages in the back So I need a spot for the thank you area. So if that only takes up one page, which it might, I don't know, then I might have room for the fan art stuff. But yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Sorry about exposing the Luke part. No worries. Gives the Sky Marshal a high sign. Yeah, so definitely in the second issue, but the first issue that will remain to be seen. Okay, so let me see here. So I kind of like this. It's up close and personal. Let's figure out what I want to do over here with this other hand. I could do this other hand over here. And have the other baton in this hand. This, do a little cross thingamajigger. Could do that. You'll have to excuse my baby girl. She's gonna fuss a little bit. We're gonna let her cry. Gonna let her cry a little bit. Hopefully, she'll just fall asleep. We'll see. Last night she actually slept well, but the nights previous, she's been keeping us up pretty good. So I don't know what's going on, but she is teething a lot though. She's been drooling like crazy. She's like a little drool monster. But so yeah, actually I might just make this go all the way through the page. Why stop it? Just keep it going. So as long as that looks natural, I'm good with this. What do you think, I Borrow Ideas? You cool with this? You like it? Let's see here. That. Yes, sir. All right. Sounds good to me. All right, let's go in, get this situated, fade that out. So I wish I could give you guys more time with these pieces, but you're getting a little bit better than a convention sketch. It's not quite the little headshot, but you're getting some pretty decent art here. I hope you would agree, but unfortunately I can't spend hours and hours and hours on these, but I hope you enjoy these streams, and what I can do I will do. But yeah, all right, I dig it. Let's give him some more of a rib cage here. Make sure that looks proportionate. Let's see here. Nightwing's got a very simplistic uniform, so let's see if I could spice it up with some something. All right, let's see. figure there. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Eric, what's your toughest character to draw? Good question. Toughest character. Probably somebody like a Halo. What's his name? Now I got Sky Marshal stuck in my head. General. What's his name? Like very, very, specific. Lots of gear, but like specific, and like a transformer. Like would be kind of more difficult because it's like you want to have straight lines. Everything's kind of got to be more in perspective. You can't be as just willy-nilly with it. So something like along that lines, a transformer or a character that's very kind of like a Mandalorian. You know what I mean? It's very specific. Things like that, if that makes sense. So a character like Nightwing, super easy because basically it's a body, and then you throw on the decals and the little stuff like that. Very simple. But then when you get lots of gear and all that kinds of stuff, it get a little more intense and more specific and more things to screw up, if that makes sense. So like all the X-Men characters are pretty simple. Again, they're all in skin tight clothes, so there's not much to screw up there as long as you're, keeping your proportions right and all that good stuff. So, yeah. All right. So I think, you know what? Let's give me this one look over. I think his eyes are a little off. Let me double check his eyes. Yeah, his eyes a little bit off. So let's see. Let's redo his eyes here. This eye is probably closer to where I want it than this one was. That was kind of weird, but let's work with it here. And then two different perspectives, like drawing the head in like an upward shot. That's difficult for me. So, oh yeah, don't forget his mask, Eric. What are you doing? Don't forget his mask. So yeah, I guess you wouldn't really see his eyebrows here. Kind of bummed we never really got to see Nightwing in a Batman movie. We got Robin, but no Nightwing. All right. Eric will be showing how to add shadows, cross-hatching, hatching for both male and female characters on Tuesday video this upcoming week, or like how to do action poses with the hatching. That's a good idea. I can do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna schedule that in, my friend. So yeah, I can kind of walk you through my mindset here with this guy, but yeah, that'll be an idea for Tuesday's stream, and I'll walk you through. But the starting point is always to have the idea of where the light source is coming from. So to make it simple, the light source is going to be coming from above Mr. Nightwing here. And I don't want his head to be too big, so let me thin down his head, his neck here. That looks a little too big. Let me give that a look-see. That looks pretty good. I like it. Okay. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Robin film, blah blah blah. He was Robin in Batman Fever movie. Batman Forever. Yeah, Batman Forever. We watched that not too long ago, actually. Kids wanted to watch some old school Batman, so we watched that. Chris Donnelly, Nightwing, or Robin, excuse me. All right, so I'm going to start with the foreground elements, but I'm not gonna add in the cross hatching and stuff here. I'm gonna do that in the inking stage, but I'll kind of walk you through it as I do that. But again, just having an idea where shadows are, or where they'd be falling, knowing where your light source is, so they'd be underneath of everything. So under the lip, under the cheeks, under the jaw, cast shadow, and then obviously, so just kind of knowing, the forms of the muscles and such definitely helps when it comes to adding the shadows and shading. And it just depends on how crazy you want to get. Some artists are very simplistic. Me, I'm more of a 90s cross-hatching guy, so. Hold on. I gotta plug in my computer. My laptop here is about to die on me. Don't want that. Whew. Man, it's a good thing I got that notification, man. Would have died in the middle of the stream. Don't want that. Okay, let's get out of there. Nightwing was also in the Titans TV show. Yeah, I have not seen that. So there's only 2 live action Nightwing adaptations. What did you guys think of the Titans TV show? I've not seen it. I don't know. I've seen like the trailers and such. I can't say it was appealing, but you tell me. I don't know. Great pose, Eric. Oh, thanks, man. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my brush. Now I did go get a new brush recently, and I got 2 of them, so I've got extra of that. So I've got that. Yeah, my last brush was kind of weird, but this one is nice and crisp, and it's working with me, so I like it. I like it a lot more. So his hand is definitely going to be a lot thicker because it's in the foreground. So I'm going thick with the brush. That way it'll stand out more from the background elements. I only saw clips on YouTube, and the actor for Titans Nightwing was the only good part, and he kills an evil person of Batman that kills cops that are his friends, since Richard Grayson is a cop in Bloodhaven. All right. So you've seen as much as I have. I've heard the show was trash, but I can neither confirm nor deny such things. I've not seen it. I was excited for it. It looked cool, but I heard that it wasn't great, which wouldn't surprise me. DC seems to have trouble with the TV stuff and the movies, to be honest. My opinion. Except Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was pretty good. Oh, by day he's a Bloodhaven police officer. By night he becomes Nightwing. Oh, okay, gotcha. That sounds semi-interesting. Nightwing has a day job. That's cool. All right, let me throw down lines on his batons. Is that what they're called? Batons? I don't know what else to call them. His sticks. His. I'm sure there's a cooler word for them. I just don't know what it is. Trying to think of the word for the martial arts term for these guys, but I don't know. Eskrima sticks. There you go. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Nightwing's twirling his batons. Eskrima sticks. Sounds much better. Should be thicker. It's my 8, and it ain't as thick as I want. All right. All right, all right. Boom, 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 boom. The symbol was white, not his suit and his mask was white. Needed tied or something. Boom, 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 boom. Bet it got dirty. So strange. Needed tied or something. And he has a cape. He was Robin in Batman and Robin also. What'd I miss? Dun, dun, dun. He was only Robin in the Batman Forever movie. And at the end of the film, he was Nightwing in Batman and Robin film. Really? I don't know. He was Robin in Batman and Robin also. All right. Okay. Back to the thing here. I guess his hair should go over this thing. Put that there. Let's be behind that there. So what do you think? You guys want some music? I can put some music in the background again if you like. Tell me what you think. I find it relaxing, but you let me know. I don't mind. Let's see here. Who's your guys' favorite inker currently? Who do you like? I like I've gotten to like Jonathan Glapion. think that's how you say it. He's inking Greg Capullo and stuff on all the Batman stuff. I dig his inks. They're very, very thin. I dig him. Currently, it's Richard Friend. Nice. I like his stuff. I like him on back in the day. If you read Steampunk with Chris Bacalo, he was inking that with him. I think that was the first title I kind of noticed Richard Friend, and now I, follow him a lot more. But he's actually going to be working on a book and an Indiegogo campaign pretty soon, I believe. That's what I heard. So keep your ear open for that. That's kind of cool. I think he's actually penciling and inking it too. So that'd be sweet. Blaster Kid. Yep, I'm supporting him on. Is it live yet, or is it upcoming? The 1997 first version of the Nightwing in movie adaptation. But he was Robin. Wasn't he Robin? I'm so confused. Stop confusing me, man. Mighty Geek, no, he was Nightwing in Batman and Robin. No, upcoming. Okay. I thought he was Robin. Because doesn't he looks at the motorcycle, and the motorcycle has it's either called Robin or it has a Robin on it, and he's like, that's where he gets the idea from, I thought. Okay, his hair's gonna be black. Let's see, my black marker would really come in handy right now, but I'll figure it out. Actually, did they bring it back? I lent my black marker to my kids this morning because they were doing some stuff. I'll have to show you, actually. Let me show you that. So my kids, every so often they'll ask me to print out stuff for them to draw. So this, believe it or not, is my 6-year-old. I printed him out. I think this is, I think this is Bagley, but this is my 6-year-old. I printed this out in blue line. He inked it, colored it, and that's pretty stinking cool. So he was using my black marker this morning. So I'm pretty sure my black marker is dead now, but that's that. All right, Nighthawk. See you in a bit. And I think my son and daughter are still working on theirs. My daughter did a Supergirl. This is oh no, she finished. I don't know the artist who did the line art. I don't remember if it was Warren or something. But it's like I googled Supergirl Comic Art, and this was the first image that popped up. So she did that one. Came out pretty good. And my son's working on one too, but he kind of quit because he was like, it's too hard. I printed him out a Sweet Venom, and this is my 6-year-old again. He banged this out in a few hours, but he has fun with them. He enjoys it. Marlo Carrico. Cool. So anywho, there's a whole stack of stuff. I print them out stuff every so often, and then they just go to town. This is my Deadpool that my 6-year-old traced over and colored. So there you go. He got a lot of talent. I know my daughter does too. Check it out. This is my Poison Ivy that I drew for a sketch card for Cryptozoic, and she colored and copied that one. And then there's my Catwoman that she did as well. My daughter's, look at these inks. She can follow pretty good. I think I might have an inker coming up here pretty soon. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, there's that. And here's this one too. Don't know who did the original art on this one, but this is my 8-year-old right here. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, I'm looking forward to having an inker in-house. maybe a few inkers and a colorist. We'll see. It's gonna be a new house of ideas right here. Nino House of Talent. Dun, 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 dun. So anyway, I'm pretty proud. Proud of my babies. But I don't know where my black marker went, so have to figure that one out. I guess I could always use ink. I could just go with the brush, do some brush work, which I haven't done in a bit. I could do that. That'd be fun. I don't really like to use this brush for filling in big heavy areas, because then it's like I use up all the ink in this, and then I don't have it for my thin lines, which is what I basically use it for. So all right. Okay, I'm going back to my 8. Just get these lines down, and then I think I'm gonna bust out my inkwell and start filling in some blacks. And there we go. All right, let's do mask. They have far more talent than I do. There's supposed to be another movie that was supposed to introduce the transition from Robin to Nightwing, but it was axed. Okay. Nice. He's got a lot of talent. Yeah, those kids are talented. And I'm glad that they have fun with it. They enjoy it. So just keep it going as long as I can. I think drawing is very relaxing. Sometimes, unless you're racking your brain trying to get everything right. But maybe you should print something out that someone else already drew and then just trace it. And then you kind of get more satisfaction, because it's like, look at this amazing art that I semi-produced. But I printed out in blue lines, and I don't know if you know how to do that, but I think I did a video on it at one time. But you kind of need Photoshop That's the only thing. So that might be difficult. So a lot of this is going to be black, and then I'm going to go in with cross hatching and stuff. So that's what I'm doing there. Okay. All right. All right, so there's the basic outline. I'm going to bust out my ink, and then I'll kind of go a little bit more in detail. Let me do these fingers real quick. Okay. Pull up the sleeves and let's go. Little ink container here. Mix it up. So this is what would be considered spotting blacks. So I'm going to go in with my brush and just lay down some blacks and think about where the shadows would fall. And just that's pretty much it. Doing my best not to spill said inkwell. And let's see. I don't want to go too small, but I don't want to go too thin because then you got to go over it 50 million times. So I want it to be, this should work. I like this one. It's kind of angled, so I can kind of get some nice sharp edges. So let's try this one. See if I have a smaller one. No, that's pretty much it. Okay. Here we go. I do need another piece of paper though for, let's see here. There we go. Gotta have one of these. Put that there, and then I can do a little dab. Sure, that's gonna work well. That should do it. All right, so let's start up here. It's kind of. The edges are kind of flaring out a little bit, so it's a little raspy, but it's all right. We'll make it work. I'll just come in behind it and smooth it out. But All right. Diddle-oo-diddle-oo-diddle-oo-diddle-oo. Abe Sapien in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Fan Art Friday. I'm deep in thought right now. That's why I'm very quiet. Making sure this brushness is going to work for me. Don't want to screw it up. I need to do more stuff with lots of blacks and just to get more comfortable with throwing down heavy blacks and stuff. I'm kind of like timid when it comes down throwing down lots of heavy blacks, but it's a good exercise just to kind of, you know, get more comfortable with them and, you know, going a little Frank Miller at times. Not a bad thing. Um, Sometimes throwing down a lot of black and doing like a silhouette, it kind of has its own appeal. Kind of lets you focus, um, kind of more on like the action than actually just all the crazy details. Um, so I need to go more simple sometimes. Oops, keep hitting my camera stand. This brush is long. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, sir. Abe Sapien. You've been here before, right? Is this your first time here? I feel like I've seen you around. But if not, welcome. Um, yeah, every Friday I've been trying to do a Fan Art Friday stream where I draw art that you guys tell me to draw. First person that comments, I draw their idea, and then they get the artwork. So that's what's going on. Been a while. Okay. Nighthawk is back. Welcome back, Nighthawk. What do you think of Nightwing now? How's he looking? I had to bust out my brush and my inkwell because my black markers are all kaput. And my son used the last bit of black ink I had in it this morning to color his cool little Venom piece, which I'll show you. I know you'll dig it. It's Carnage and Nightwing. I think it's Bagley. I have to go back and look. It looks like his artwork. Cool Bagley piece. All right. It's a little darker here. Here. And then shebang, shaboozy. All right, let me see if I can pull out some more nice lines like that. And I'll go under here. Yeah, so. I can have to clean those up. All right, what else? I think that's it. Let me do a little colorage up here. Diddle-oo, 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 diddle-oo. All right, I think that will do it. Actually, you know what? Let's throw a little squigglishness on those sticks here. Shadow shading here. Here. Oh my gosh. Oop. That's fixable. Paper flew out from under me. All right. White out to the rescue on that one. Okay. And baby girl is up, and I'm done with that. Okay. All right. So those are the blacks. I'm going to throw down with the brush. I'm going to go grab a thing of water real quick to throw my brush in, and I will be right back. Take me 2 seconds. Close this up. Eric, you doing his mouth? I don't know. Yeah, of course I'm going to do his mouth. I got to do a lot of work on his face. All right, be right back. Okay. Okie dokie. The cool thing about his Eskrima sticks is that he can turn them into a bow staff. Can he? That's cool. I've never seen that in the comic myself, but that is cool. I dig it. That would be cool. See, if I knew that, I would have done that. That sounds cool. All right, let me do his face because Nighthawk is having a conniption because his mouth is not done. So let's give him a mouth. I can tell my 3 is ready to go kaput, and I need to get a new one. It's acting funny. So let's. My 5 is new. I know he's doing good, so let's go to the 5. And here. I'm a fan of weapons that turn into other weapons that turn into something else. So I dig that. Sticks can turn into a bow staff. That's cool. I like multifaceted characters. So I like so I got some characters that I'm excited to get to, but they wouldn't come along until after book 2 is done. But my XI hunters, the guys that hunt down the Highborn and the Hellborn, they are kind of cybernetic. So they've been cybernetically enhanced. So my one character, Wildfire, he's a character I created a long time ago. But he's got like think like what's his name, RoboCop. Like he could pull out a gun from his thigh, or he can have like a breathing apparatus on his shoulder that pops off his trap, and he can go underwater and like kind of like the ultimate spy. He's got all this gear just like embedded into his person. I'm excited to draw him and get to that story arc. And then also there's the one character who's like another arch nemesis of Commander Noble. So he comes into play. I don't want to tell you his name yet, but he's going to be fun. Okay, Gary Shipman is live. Roscoe. Hi, Roscoe. Welcome. See you, Roscoe. Doodle-doo. About to head home from work. Merry Christmas, Eric, and everyone. Awesome, awesome. Daredevil's Billy Club has 3 forms. Oh, nice. Gary Shipman is live. All right. Don't you guys all leave me and head over to Gary's stream. I'll be done soon. Don't worry. I've heard of multitasking. Maybe you guys could just multi-stream. You listen to me and Gary. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Okay. All right. I'm going some details here. We're at 1 hour and 7 minutes. So let me break out these gloves. Kind of make them feel 3-dimensional here. Actually, the last time I checked, I think I got a notification this morning that my markers would be here today. So, and I did get a FedEx delivery order this morning, but that was for something else. That was my dishwasher drain hose that I ordered from Walmart. Let's see. Check my mail again. I thought it was from Blick. Let me just double check, because now I'm curious. Your package is scheduled for delivery. Oh, okay, yeah. So, bummer. That's the Walmart package. That's not my Blick. Bummer. All right. Either way. Titan 2 ending. We'll go into in demand in 7 hours. All right. Not much muss, I guess. Not missing much, I guess. So, Eric, will you do a Daredevil versus Nightwing type of piece ever? I could. Stuff like that, I probably would do it like if I got a commission to do it, but I don't know if I would do it just on my own. But it does sound cool. Yeah, I have a commission coming up for Hawkeye and what's the other character? Hawkeye and it's a girl. Can't remember her name. It's a character I'm not really familiar with, but she's it's a bird. It's not. Is it dove? Hawkeye and no, I'd have to look. But anyway, she actually uses kind of eskrima sticks as well. So maybe you can help me out. Maybe you know. She's from Marvel. Maybe you know her. So anyway, and then he would like Ant-Man coming off the off Hawkeye's arrows as he's shooting them. So that should be a fun one. It's gonna be like a fight scene. So that is gonna be after I finish Shadow Sentry. I'll do that one. So you guys will probably check that out. I'll show that sometime when I'm working on it. All right, I want to go a little darker on his face, so let me go to my 8. Eric, will you wait till people get your book before you close your in-demand store? I was originally thinking of closing out the campaign, the in-demand part, at the end of this year, but now I'm kind of rethinking that move, because if I don't have to close it, so I could leave it open. So I'm debating. I'm not positive. I want to do one more push before I actually close it out. So as long as I could get on more streams and do one more big push before that, then yeah. So I don't have to do it at the end of the year, but that's kind of my plan. If I can, we'll see. Everything depends on time. So if that makes sense. I try and weigh all the pros and cons and see, what are the pros of keeping it open? What about closing it? So whatever is the best move is what I will do. Hawkeye, and Hawkeye, his daughter, named Hawkeye. Nope, it's not Hawkeye. Eric, will you wait till people get your book before you close your... Oh, I already read that. Let me answer that again. I will close it out before backers get their book. So whether I close it out at the end of the year or later, I will definitely be closing it before backers get their books. So, yeah. Now, I am going to overprint, so I definitely will have extra copies, but I guess I don't want to just leave it hanging open. I kind of want to just close it out, be done with it, be ready to start the next campaign. I do want to do a what do you call it? You can do a email sign up page for the next campaign. So I do want to do that. And then I will be offering, the first book on the second campaign as well. So if anybody missed it and they do want to get in on it, they can get it in the second campaign. So I want to say the character's name is Dove, but I feel like I'm missing part of her name. I'd have to go look at the email to verify for you, but I don't want to do that right this second. I know there's a character named Dove, but I'm trying to think if that's... I think I'm thinking of a different book. Like, I know Rob Liefeld did a book. It was something Dove, but now I can't think of it. He was named Ronan when his daughter was called Hawkeye, Eric, blah, blah, blah. You could get more backers once people get your book and see the final product. True. But that's why I'm thinking just offer it for the second campaign and just drive everybody there, rather than keep this one open. I don't know, but you're right. It's still, I can change my mind. Hawk and Dove are DC. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Hawk and Dove. Gosh, now you make me want to go look this up. What am I drawing? What am I commissioned to draw? Hawkeye and somebody. I want to call her Morning Glory, but that ain't right either. Hawkeye and Morning Glory. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go check because now I'm curious. Hold on. Oh, and by the way, it's gonna be the old school classic Hawkeye, which I dig. Okay. Oh, yeah, fine. It's loading. Give me a second. Okay, Mockingbird. There it is. Mockingbird. Okay, so it is Mockingbird and Hawkeye. There you go. So go ahead, Google Mockingbird. You'll see who I'm drawing. They've been together before because he sent me a bunch of references and I Googled it, and they've been together. So there you go. But it's just a character that I'm not too familiar with. So there you go. I don't know all the characters ever created, ever. I'm not that good. And that's why we have Nighthawk. He knows it all. I'd want Nighthawk on my team if I had to do like a trivia, a comic book trivia. He's Mr. Encyclopedia. He will Wikipedia it and tell you the answer. All right, I totally just winged it. Excuse me. Need a drink. I totally just winged that. Sorry, Nightwing, I winged that. And going for a bit of a reflective idea here, but I don't know if I killed that or not. Okay, all right, so now. Oh no, where's my 8? Where'd my 8 go? Hawkeye wore purple. Yes, he did. Where's my 8? There he is. Okay, right on the top, hiding. Okay. So Nighthawk, you asked about shading and shadowing and cross-hatching. And so basically what I keep in mind is, obviously you have your blacks. So your blacks are your black shadows. The cross-hatching, the purpose of that is to kind of simulate gray tones. Obviously you're not using a pencil, you're using ink. So you're trying to get the idea of gray tones with your cross-hatching. So if you're using a pencil and you do something super duper dark and then you kind of slowly do like a gradient to, lighter grays, it's the same kind of idea, but you're just trying to get that with the cross-hatching. So, yeah. So where was I going with that? I don't know. But so that's what's going through my mind as I am laying down my cross hatching. Now, obviously, I am doing this from my head. I haven't thrown down any pencil stuff for this, so I'm kind of just going for it, which has its own little pros and cons, because if you screw it up, you screw it up. But you can also get some pretty cool effects when you're just kind of going from off the top. So, and honestly, this is kind of what I'd be doing anyway with the pencil, but I'm going for it. So you get some happy mistakes. It adds depth to him with the shadows on his symbol. Eric, cool. Makes it seem like there's a light source hitting his symbol. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I've been trying to add more hatching to my art. I like Nightwing with the mullet from the Batman animated series from season 4 when the art style was changed and introducing Nightwing. Mullet Nightwing. Nice. I could dig in mullet Nightwing. That's cool. Yeah, the what you have to watch for, and the hard part with doing a lot of hatching and cross hatching is you don't want to muddy it. You don't want to overdo it, and then it just looks kind of like, kind of see that a little bit with his eyes. Like it's kind of, I could just go all the way black, but so you want to have a nice balance. You want to have nice line weight, vary your lines, from thick or the closer they are, the darker they'll be. And then you fan them out and then they get lighter. So it's a balance, and you just don't want to overdo it, because then again, it gets kind of muddy. So you don't want that. You want it nice, clean, crisp. I'm not perfect at it, but you just gotta watch for those little things. It takes practice, but practice makes perfect. And then we can... But when I was doing my Inktober sketchbook from 2018, I would noticed wherever I got like super thick with the cross hatching and stuff, like it kind of like honed your eye right in on that spot. Like when I did, I don't have it in front of me, but if you look at the cover image I did of Warblade, like there was really, really white spots of his claws, and then his face was like super duper, lots of, hey baby girl, a whole lot of cross hatching, and it just really made you like zoom in on his face. So it's kind of cool. had a nice effect. So, so yeah, you play around with it and you see what works, see what effects you can get, and then you just use it to your advantage. Make it part of your arsenal. Your arsenal of art. You know, and then if you want something to look like it's bruised and messed up, then you intentionally kind of muddy it and, you know, do kind of like ununiform areas like here, so it looks like, you know, there's dirt or it's scuffed, you know. So you can also do that. Next Tuesday, if I do stream, I will try and go over some techniques, cross-hatching techniques that I use and that I employ, and then you can see if you want to use them. Okay. So I do want to do more lines here, but I'm going to use this brush here. Going thin to thick. So, all right, there's that. So this area here is kind of like, I'm thinking in my head like a reflected light area. So it's kind of, because, you know, depending on the thickness of a dude's pectoral muscles, you know, this whole area would be in shadow, but you're also getting a little bit of reflected light underneath, so it's not solid black. So that's why that looks like that. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Again, if you go and you look at Pitt, Dale Keown drawn Pitt, you will see some amazing ink work, and he does some great reflected light and shadows and all that stuff. His muscles are just fantastic. But anywho, so guys, I think I'm there. I think I'm done. I will white that out, and I'm sure I'll go back in and throw lines somewhere. But for now, I think that will do it. So this one is going to I Borrow Ideas. I think my art came today. Roscoe. Okay. Wow, that took a while. I just mailed out the one from the last show. So, wow. Huh. It seems like it took a while. But anyway, let me know. I hope you did get it. I hope it is in good condition. Let's see what I missed. Nighthawk says, I like Nightwing. Jim Lee's Nightwing from Hush, 2003. Yep, I do like that one. Am I going to add black on his mask? I don't know. I don't know how dark I want to get. If I go darker, I'm going to make all this stuff under his eyes black. But for now, I'm going to leave it. I'll take another peek at it and kind of see. But I think that'll do it. Yeah. Ba-da-bum-bum. Have a great night, Eric, and enjoy your evening. Merry Christmas. Same to you guys. I'm going to go enjoy a cool Christmas thing tonight. It's like a drive-through at a church. They usually do, it's called the Bethlehem Story. They used to do it outside, and you literally walk around, and they make it look like the town of Bethlehem. That was really cool, but obviously this year they can't do that. So they have a drive-through kind of thing they're doing. So we're going to check that out tonight. But, yeah, gosh, when is Christmas? Is it next week? You gotta be kidding me. Is it next week already? Holy moly. It's next Friday. Wow. Insane in the brain. You got it. I Borrow Ideas. Please hit me up. If you could send me $4 for shipping, that'd be tremendous. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Fan Art Friday. I appreciate you guys being there. Please check out my Shadow Century campaign that's still in demand. You could support me by chipping in on that. Get yourself a cool comic book that I'm currently on the last page of, by the way. And that would be awesome. So like, subscribe, comment if you like. And do like Nighthawk. Shoot me ideas of stuff I could talk about next stream, and we'll do that. And you got it, guys. Thanks so much. Bye, Nighthawk. I Borrow Ideas. Thanks for the cool idea. and I will get this out in the mail next week for you. Cool, guys. Take care. Thanks so much. Till next time.